Carmania at the car fair in Frankfurt. Presented by Bimmer Manufaktur, your partner for professional BMW retrofits.
Hi, I'm Chris, and the Porsche Panamera has finally a Gemini. But it's not another car brand that copied the design of the Porsche Panamera. No, it's the brand new Porsche Cayenne. And when you see that car from the front view, you might think that it's just a facelift, but it's not. It's a totally new car with new engines and new design, especially from the back view. And this is where I say it's the Gemini of the Porsche Panamera, because take a look at that back design. The first time it exactly looks like the Porsche Panamera, not just because of these backlights, even the red LED strip that goes in one line from here to here. And I have to be honest, it fits that car, so it looks fantastic. It's the most beautiful stage of the Porsche Cayenne that's ever existed in my eyes. Even if the front hasn't got changed that much, let us check it quickly. You've got front LED, so headlights LED, of course. If you pay some additional money, you can get matrix LED headlights. This is the Porsche Cayenne Turbo that you can see here, and you can see it on a license plate that it's the turbo. You've got it now in 3 different versions, starting with the 6-cylinder single turbo, 340 horsepower. Then the Cayenne S that you can see here, it's a B turbo, so double turbo, 440 horsepower. And if that still isn't enough, you can switch to the Porsche Cayenne Turbo, and that's this one here, with a 550 horsepower and a beautiful design, so I love it. And the trunk load, so the boot load, got extended to 770 litres instead of 670 litres, so that's quite a big step, because it's 100 litres more than it used to have. Take a look at that. So I think really a lot more is not possible in that class, SUV class, because it's not based on bigger SUVs than the X5, so actually it's comparable to the X5 M, for example. And we have the brand new interior design, and this is what we're going to be checking out there, because this one is occupied. Now the Cayenne doesn't have to fight that little screen, that little center screen that it used to have. Now it has, thank you, now it has the 12.3-inch screen from the Porsche Panamera, but still it's faithful to the Porsche things that you know. Maybe these handles that you can see here on both sides, this is something that even the first Porsche Cayenne used to have, and of course the gear shifter of the automatic 8-speed gearbox. And that of course is a big step forward, because now you have a lot bigger screen, a lot better functionality, and of course it looks a lot better than these small screens that the Porsche Cayenne used to have. If we take a look at the dashboard, one part is digital and the other part is still analog. So Porsche pays lots of attention on being faithful to that, what you know from Porsche, and it's the center instrument with the RPM, of course, and this is typical Porsche. It's always being positioned in the middle of the dashboard, and everything around it is digital, and this is nice. I love that combination between analog and digital, because it looks modern but still has some kind of retro feeling with that analog instrument in the middle with the RPM. The rest is again here, the middle part, like the Panamera has it. Porsche reduced the middle console and put away as much buttons, physical buttons, as possible. So you have these ones here, but everything else is touch. You can't see it now. Maybe you can you see it? Yeah, you can see it here. The air condition or the heat, the seat heating, and everything is now touch. So it's a touch surface, and they got rid of every classical physical buttons here. Only that and those ones here, and of course the electric park brake, and everything else is just touch. So it looks nice, it looks modern, and this is what I expect from a car like that. and you have the choice between 3 engines, as I have already mentioned, and of course there's going to be, following up, a hybrid version like the Panamera has it, the e-hybrid with 680 horsepower. This is the only thing missing now in the Cayenne, but this is something that's going to be coming up really soon. The Porsche Cayenne, one of the most beautiful SUVs right now on the market, with that nice new back view like the Porsche Panamera. This is Carmania at the car fair. Leave me comments about the Porsche Panamera, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm Chris. This is Carmania at the car fair in Frankfurt, and unfortunately I can't accelerate this car now.